Hey everyone, welcome back to CJ's Plants. Today we will be looking at interesting things in my garden and as well as some interesting things that have happened to my fish. Hi little guppy. So, here is my, first of all, this is my 5-gallon fry grow out tank. So the guppies in the 20-gallon over here had given birth to 6 fry, and whenever I saw them, I decided to put them into here to prevent the mamas and Pinky the beta from eating these little fry here. Whenever I saw them, I was like, oh my goodness. And so I decided to I set up this tank really quickly and I put them in here. I gave them some water lettuce and gave them some frog bit. And yeah, they're all thriving. I feed them just a little bit of flakes. All 6 of them eat. No deformities, that's what I see. They don't recognize me as the feeder yet. And they're very, very tiny. They are tiny fry. So basically, a bunch of things have happened in my garden recently, and I can't put them all into one video, so we are going to make a multiple part series in this video talking about interesting things so I can give you a little bit of insight on what's been happening in the yard. So yep, this was the first thing. Let's get to the second thing. Second, here's an update on the plant from What Kind of Plant Is This? Part 1. It still remains a mystery plant because of all the names that I searched up from the comments of What Kind of Plant Is This? Part 1. I don't have any, I can't find the right plant. So this still remains a mystery plant. It has grown a whole lot. And it's so tall that it's putting out side shoots. It has 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and then behind this leaf, behind the main stem, number 4, and then here's of course the main shoot. I'm planning to keep these on, so because I want the tree to grow normally. Normally, someone might cut them off so the tree grows higher, but I'm just gonna keep them on. Because I want the tree to hopefully stay stable and not fall over. What our plan is that we're going to have this, we're gonna pull up this tree eventually and plant it over here where we have the calamungai tree, the wild berry tree, and this unknown palm. I'm sure you've seen this palm before. I don't know the name of it. I think it could be for What Kind of Plant Is This? Part 4. I don't know. Thinking of new ideas for my videos. This is an unknown palm. So yeah, over here is where we're going to plant the tree. I've already started a hole. We're gonna have to dig a really large one because of the size of that tree. So yeah. Finally, for the second part, remember how the plant had a second shoot coming out here? It was growing up like there was another shoot coming from over here. It was actually blocking our solar panel light that uses a sensor, and my dad had to cut it off. So yeah, all the energy's just gone into this plant over here. Okay, on to the next section. Third, whenever my dad cut the branch off, I decided to try and propagate it in just water. And guess what? I didn't even know it. It is producing root nodes. So you see those little white bursting, yeah, those right there. They look like root nodes. The little white burstings out of the stem. Yeah, those are root nodes. Very exciting. So I had no idea that this plant was going to actually start growing roots, and it's actually started to grow some leaves as well, which is really awesome. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to see the roots coming out, and then I don't know, I'll have to figure out somewhere. I might put it into a 1-gallon pot to grow it out. And these leaves out here, they were once closed up and not spread out like this. They were still closed. Like, you know, on a plumeria where there's those leaves that are closed up and then they open up? Yeah, these were open up. These were closed up. These were already open, but these were closed. So very exciting progress on it. Now I have 2 of these plants. I did not know I could propagate it. So this is very exciting. On to the next section of the video. Fourth, we have this plant over here. And you know what? This plant looks strangely familiar to the plant from What Kind of Plant Is This? Part 1 and the cutting I just showed you in the part 3 section of this video. Do you think this could be it? The same kind of plant? If it is, then I could have a 3rd one of this, of that kind of plant. I am very interested in what this plant will grow into. I don't know what it is yet, but if you think if it is the same, then go ahead and put it in the comments. I am very, very interested in this. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it grows up. It has familiar veins, except they're red. I wonder if this is because maybe it's not in the sun. I don't know. It could be a different species. It could be the same species. We'll just have to find out. I'll give an update video on this. On to the next section of the video. 5th, I have some sweet potatoes up here. And they're green. And they've been eaten away. So we can't eat them. I'm actually not going to harvest these because my dad initially planted these sweet potatoes. He initially planted them that way so he could control all the weeds that were growing up here, and they definitely worked. And they also produce sweet potatoes. But my dad doesn't want me harvesting them. I don't want to harvest them because one time I did actually harvest them, and they had a bunch of holes, most likely from worms or beetles. I don't really know. But these ones are eaten up as well, and they're green, which means they're poisonous, and they're also not edible because there's some kind of parasite in them. Well, they are, but you could get sick. On to the last and final section of the video. Finally, 6th, I will be harvesting this pineapple. So, this pineapple plant over here, I've had it for about, I would say, a year or 2 years. I forgot. But one day it produced a pineapple, and that pineapple grew, and then it stopped, and then it turned yellow. It actually didn't grow to much of a large size. I'm surprised that the pineapple stayed small. Maybe that's because it was in such a small pot, but the crown grew a lot larger than the fruit. I wonder what this will actually taste like because of it being so small. Could it be sweet? Could it be bitter? Who knows? Could it be sour? I don't really know. The crown, it's very healthy, ready to be planted, and the fruit has bent over. So let's harvest it. Oh, and also, finally, before I harvest it, it looks like there's some bug or bird damage over there. I don't know what that is. That right there. But I think the pineapple will be fine. Anyways, let's harvest it. Here we go. Go. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. We have harvested the pineapple. there we go. We have harvested the pineapple. Looks awesome. Nice. Fresh, looks clean, looks good to eat. Crown looks ready for planting. Here's what the plant looks like. I wonder why it's not putting out any sucker shoots from the bottom. Maybe that's because it's still root bound, but who knows? Who really knows? Here is the stem from it. It's still pretty green, but I think it was really time to harvest it because it's all bent over and the plant is already starting to show signs of drying up. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video, because if you did, drop a like. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. And that's it. Bye.